What's up, guys? Steve here with Scotch and Things. Hey, today we're going to talk about compression lock versus axis lock. Spyderco's compression lock is on the back here, and I mean, you guys know it. You know what it is, but you push over and it drops down. Sorry, this blade is brand new and it's still pretty stiff. Here is Benchmade's axis lock, where you pull back and it falls. They're famous for it. It's a real fidget factor, and this knife would be like that once it was broken in. My brother's PM3 is silly like that. You just pull that over and wiggle it around. I could loosen the pivot, but I just chose not to. I wanted to break in normal or naturally. So, but how they work is, how would you guys describe this? Is this like a reverse liner lock, do you think? You know, a liner lock is usually down here. Would this be a reverse one since it's on the back side? But all you gotta do is push over. See how that slides over like a lock bar? And you slide it over, and then the blade releases. And on Benchmade, they have springs in here. They call them the Omega springs. So this is, because of that, it almost feels like an assisted knife, like a Kershaw or a ZT assisted knife, if you get my drift. But super easy to use. On this one, it's on both sides, and you can pull with two or with one. You can hold on to that, and you know, the blade swings free, and you can open or close it that way. You know, and you can do that with the Spyderco too if this was broken in. Like I said, my brother's Para 3 is, woohoo, about dropped it on my foot. My brother's Para 3 is just silly how smooth it is. And which do you prefer? Do you prefer compression lock or Benchmade lock? Or the compression or the axis lock? Honestly, you know, the axis lock, I like it now that I've got to use it, but I'm not really a fan of Benchmade's knives, other than I'm really kind of starting to like this 940. So I don't know if I would buy any more just because of the lock. But the Spyderco, where I'm a fan of their designs more, so it's really personal preference. You know, I like the PM2, or the Para 2, I want to get a Para 2, the Yojimbo, I mean, you name it. I don't know. I'm just asking you guys, what do you prefer? If you had to pick one, not on brand, but on lock design, does that matter to you, or is it more brand, specific? Where I'm more of a Spyderco guy than I'm a Benchmade guy. So this is going to be my only Benchmade I ever get, where I've got lots of other Spydercos and I plan on getting more. You know, are you that way where you're more brand loyal, or are you more loyal to the lock system? You know, say the compression lock versus the axis lock. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I've heard some guys have issues with the Omega springs and they have to send them in. I've never really heard people having issues with the compression lock. Maybe I haven't looked enough. I don't know. I don't know, because since this was my first, axis lock, I'm really kind of digging it. I mean, let's see if I can get this here. You really see it, that knife is upside down, but when it's got enough momentum, from even dropping straight in, you can kind of bring it, watch me fail. God dang, I've been doing it all day. Anyway, one more time. Nope, I think I'm letting go of it too early. There we go, see? From almost completely horizontal, you can almost bring it up. Where this one, it's not broken in, but you'd have to, I've noticed with other compression, you got to kind of swing it to get it in. With that spring in there, it kind of sucks. You get to here and you get some tension, And then, do you see that? It's kind of sucks the blade in, where this one doesn't. It's just all or nothing. It's, once you let it go, then it drops, you know, and then the blade goes in. I don't know. I just thought this might be interesting and want to get what you guys think. Compression versus axis. What would you, if you had to pick one, I want to know what you would pick. And then, hey, which knife would it be on? Which Spyderco? If you had to pick the compression lock, what Spyderco knife would you pick it on? And if you had to pick the access lock, what Benchmade knife would you choose? Drop those comments down below. Like I said, you know, Benchmade knives for me, they just don't really speak to me, except this one kinda. I've always been kind of intrigued in the Osborne, so that's why I got it. I like it, but I don't see myself going out and getting any more Benchmades. Where Spyderco, on the other hand, I like a lot of their designs, and that's just a personal preference. So let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. I just wanted to kind of take a look at those two locks. I know it wasn't super technical because I'm an idiot and really don't know how they work. It's all black voodoo magic going on in there to me, but you know, they both got the fidget factor, really is what it is. I mean, and they both pretty much do the same thing. See, you got to give this one a little wrist flick, but once it's broken in, you don't have to do that, and it would fall free like the Benchmade. But I don't know, it was just something I was thinking about and thought you guys could weigh in on it and give me your 2 cents and your opinion. So compression versus axis, let me know down below, what would you pick if you could only have one and why? All right guys, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.